admire Sylvia Henderson.
Oh, networking, the chance to get out there and to bust into groups of people who I don't know and to make small talk. And don't you just love it? Right. After 2 years of, we feel like we've been replanted flower bulbs, and now it's time to open up our petals and to spread our seeds, to get out there and connect with people and network so that we can plant ourselves in many new situations for our career growth and our life growth. And that's what today is all about. It's about making those connections. So today's program, I'm going to cover four areas of connecting. Number one, I'll tell you how you can be the best you by connecting intentionally, both online and in person, because that's necessary for growing our careers. Secondly, I'm going to give you some tips about how to network in what I call Workspace 2022, and I'll explain that further as I go along. Third, give you some tips for covering that social awkwardness that now exists as we get back in person, because different people have different perspectives about health and safety measures out there in the real world. And then the fourth thing I want to cover is back to you, because it starts with you in terms of your mindset and your self-leadership to get out there and get connected. So let's hit that first point. Intentionality. I am emphasizing intentionality in my entire program this morning, because in my mind and in my experience, networking professionally is an intentional action. When I go out to network, and I recommend when you go out to network, whether that's online, just to meet one other person, or out at an event, be intentional with why you're going to go and what you want to get out of it. And then thirdly, what you might be able to give when you're out there. So are you going to go out to discover new opportunities for internship, to find out how you can volunteer for an organization, or maybe you want to shadow somebody to see what their job is like and what they do. Perhaps there's somebody you want as a mentor specifically, and that person is going to be at that event or online at that particular meeting. Or you want to learn about other areas of your organization or projects of interest that you might be able to get involved with. If you're new staff, you need to understand your organization's culture and who are the influencers that you can connect with. You might need to get connected more personally with your team with whom you've met for the last year or two, just virtually, especially, or have contact with a manager, a team lead, get to know somebody that you've wanted to get to know more personally. Or if there's somebody that's kind of rubbed you the wrong way at different times, sometimes that one-on-one in-person connection can help alleviate and smooth out that tension that you might have. Or you want to get more face time with your manager or like I said, or your team lead. When I go out to network, or when I think about taking my time, my energy, and now my gas money to get out there to an event, I usually set 2 goals. So my first goal is to just have a conversation with 2 people, have a deep, connected conversation with 2 people, instead of running all over the place to meet everybody I can meet. So that's one of my goals. So set a goal like that. The second goal is to collect 5 business cards. Yeah, I'm still old school. And so I like to get business cards because you may not have the chance to talk to those people there with any depth, but then afterwards, I send out an email, and the email might read, hello, name on the card. I got your card at the event that we just attended. We didn't really have time to meet, but I'd love to change that. So when can we get together for 10 minutes to learn a little bit more about each other and see if there's something between us that we can move forward with? I know that wasn't good English, but so that's what I like to do. That's my goal when I go out to an event.